Training a big language model usually means renting one giant cluster, where thousands of GPUs sit side by side, wired together, swapping gradients every single step. DiLoCo, from Google DeepMind, breaks that rule. It lets you train across separate islands of GPUs that barely talk to each other. In this video, why tight clusters are painful, what DiLoCo is, how its loop works, the inner and outer optimizers, how it compares, the real-world results, and when to reach for it. Start with the pain. Standard data parallel training keeps every worker in lockstep. After each mini-batch, all of them exchange full gradients through an all-reduce, so a slow model needs hundreds of gigabits per second of bandwidth and very low latency. That forces you into one data center with expensive InfiniBand links. If a node drops out, the whole run stalls. Spare GPUs scattered across the world are useless because they simply cannot communicate fast enough. DiLoCo is a distributed optimization algorithm, and at heart it is a variant of federated averaging applied to language models. The idea is simple: let each worker train on its own for a long stretch, then merge everyone's progress only occasionally. Instead of talking every step, the workers synchronize just once every few hundred steps. Between those moments they run completely independently, so the network barely matters and slow or distant links stop being a bottleneck. Here is the loop. Each worker takes the current global model and trains locally for a large number of inner steps, roughly 500, using its own data. Then it computes a pseudo-gradient, simply how much its weights drifted during that stretch. All the workers average those pseudo-gradients together. An outer optimizer applies that average to update to the global model, and the fresh weights are sent back to everyone. Then the whole cycle repeats. The clever part is that DiLoCo uses two optimizers, not one. The inner optimizer is AdamW, running fast on each worker during the many local steps, exactly like normal training. The outer optimizer is SGD with Nesterov momentum, and it runs rarely, treating each worker's drift as one big gradient step on the global model. This nested design is what lets communication drop by orders of magnitude while learning stays stable. So how does it stack up against ordinary data parallel training? Standard data parallel synchronizes every step, demands very high bandwidth, and must live in a single well-connected cluster. DiLoCo synchronizes only every few hundred steps, tolerates slow and even flaky links, and can span multiple locations. The trade is a little extra tuning of the sync interval, but the payoff is training that no longer needs one monster data center. DiLoCo has grown into a small family. The original DeepMind method proved the idea on the C4 dataset. DiLoCo, from Prime Intellect, is an open-source implementation that scaled it worldwide. Streaming DiLoCo in 2025 added partition syncing, overlapping communication with compute, and 4-bit gradient compression. And DiLoCo swaps the inner optimizer for muon. Same core loop, steadily less bandwidth. Now the headline result. On the widely used C4 dataset with 8 workers, DiLoCo matched the quality of fully synchronous training while communicating 500 times less. Read that again. The same model quality, with 500 times less data crossing the network. That single number is why the whole approach exists, and why globally distributed training suddenly became realistic instead of a fantasy. Streaming DiLoCo pushed efficiency even further. By syncing only subsets of parameters in sequence, overlapping that communication with ongoing computation, and quantizing the outer gradients to 4 bits, it exchanged about 400 times fewer total bits than data parallel. In their tests it held 95% compute utilization at 1, 10, and 100 billion parameters on a link of just 1 to 5 gigabits per second, where data parallel would need hundreds. Where does this shine? Decentralized and multi-cluster training. Prime Intellect used it to train Intellect 1, a 10 billion parameter model, across 3 continents, with up to 14 nodes from 30 independent providers dynamically joining and leaving, while holding compute utilization in the 80s to mid-90s. It also suits pooling idle GPUs, bursting across regions, and any setup where your accelerators are simply not in one room. When should you reach for it? Use DiLoCo when your compute is spread across sites, when bandwidth between them is limited or unreliable, or when nodes join and leave mid-run. Think twice when you already own one tightly connected cluster with fast interconnect. There, plain data parallel is simpler and slightly cheaper. DiLoCo trades a small amount of final quality and tuning effort for freedom from the bandwidth wall. Quick recap. Standard training keeps every GPU in lockstep, demanding huge bandwidth in one datacenter. DiLoCo lets workers train locally for hundreds of steps, then sync rarely through a pseudo-gradient. A fast inner AdamW and a slow outer Nesterov optimizer make that work. The result? Matching quality with up to 500 times less communication, and real 10 billion parameter models, trained across continents. Save this and follow for more clear AI explainers. DiLoCo takes the data center out of the equation. Instead of one giant tightly wired cluster, it lets islands of GPUs train mostly alone and merge only now and then, matching fully synchronous quality, while talking far less. It is quietly reshaping who gets to train frontier models. Did this make DiLoCo click? Follow for plain English Gen AI breakdowns.